You are now tuned in to Through the Closet Door. Through the Closet Door. That's right. Thank you.
All right.
All right. We are now here. Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome back to another session of Through the Closet Door, where we talk
Closet
about
door.
anime.
Basically, that's basically what we do. Beautiful. We gotta keep it going at some point. But
Exactly.
this is our So this is a very interesting situation.
I got him to do one, guys. I got him to do a continuation.
All right. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about it in a moment. But first of all, let's talk about the themes of these shows. Okay, so we got we got emotional trauma with Mushoku Tensei, and then we've got mind games with Liarliar. It's actually these are pretty decent shows. I'm not.
I know.
I don't mind the Mushoku Tensei repeat, honestly. But
To be fair,
some
though.
things you gotta talk about.
To be fair, though, we talked about this already. The reasoning why. One of the key reasons why is I missed out on when you guys did it originally.
Yeah, so you can always go back to that. I think it was episode 5.
And I joined.
No, I think it was episode. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it'd be
think it was like
5
episode
because
4 or 5.
is it episode 4, episode 5? Because I joined episode 6.
Right, that was the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna correct me.
Maybe I'm
Looking
wrong.
back on this.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but I know. I know. I joined. If I remember correctly, I joined. There was another episode I did, and then I missed the one after that, or I missed the one, and then I was on for the next one. I don't know. Anyways.
It's been so long. 2 years, dog, is a long time.
I know.
We gotta keep it. We gotta keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
So, this first one we're gonna talk about. Oh, Liar, because I want to say Mushoku Tensei. That's gonna be a more fun conversation for me. But we gotta talk about Liar first, because this thing is weird. This is a weird one, honestly. I like the premise. It kind of feels like No Game, No Life. It really does kind of feel like No Game, No Life. What's another one?
That's a good question. What's a series where a character is keeping a secret? Oh
my gosh, there's so many of them.
I know.
But oh shoot! It's gonna come in.
Where the lies intertwine, because there's more than just one lie here.
Yeah, they're all liars. They're all fucking liars.
Yeah.
Even the maid. Even the maid. She's at least more true.
I just sit here and just like, there's a character I like and she hasn't appeared yet.
Yeah, not in the first 3 episodes.
No.
I think I know who it is.
Who do you think?
I think her name is Noah.
It's not Noah that I like. It's not.
Oh. It's gonna be an interesting read-in.
She doesn't appear. The one I like doesn't appear until for the light novels till volume 3.
Oh, she ain't coming up this season.
Yeah, she appears in the intro, but
it's gonna be a minute for her. I have. That's gonna be an interesting character to read about. No, we gotta keep this up.
We gotta keep this up. I'll send you a picture of her later. In any case, yeah, the fact that there are so many layers to this. It's just you've got the lie that he has, the lie that the redhead has.
I think her name is Sarasa.
Yeah.
Rasa.
The lie that the principal has.
God dang it. It's a whole bunch of foolishness going on. Honestly, the show is if you like peel away the lies, it's straight up. It's straight up.
It's good.
It's straight up a bad. It's a bad doll clone, but
It's but it with what it how it with how everything is, it's good. Like
I gotta say, it's pretty.
my
It's pretty
my
nice.
favorite
Watching.
reaction was episode 1 for when, because I was here when he was watching it, and he's like, "Wait, what?" And then the main character is like, "Huh?" And it's like, "Hey, LaRock, look, it's your exact expression right now."
God.
Oh.
Oh man, I can't. See, I was like, what is this lady talking about? I don't know a damn thing that's going on.
And then the main character just so happens to have the exact expression you were experiencing at that moment, and it was great.
Oh wow, there's so much craziness going on in this one. From Hiroto's interactions with Sarasa and Shirayuki, they're very
Mm-hmm.
they're very fun to just watch their interactions, especially Shirayuki. Shirayuki, oh my gosh, I think she's my favorite. It's like, I guess I don't have a thing for maids. I don't think I do.
But to be fair, I can see why, because a lot, like, there's a lot to like in these characters.
Yeah.
Even
Hiroto might be an idiot, but it's okay.
yeah. So a couple things I noticed is, while yes, we had the fan service like episode 1, it really toned down after that. But I get the point why there was a fan service on that first episode, considering the situation. I get it.
Yeah, it's so crazy, dude. She got freaking
sprayed by
she got sprayed with a freaking sprinkler system. Just came out of nowhere. I was like, what?
And she's like, "You set this off, didn't you?" And
I did nothing.
And then not only did it happen once, it happened twice.
I was like, dog, what the? And she had the gall to blame him again. I was like, dog, what? I already tell you, she might not be my favorite, but she's a slapstick comedy routine with Hiroto. She really is. It's great. It's so great.
And then
oh boy,
yeah, just all the interactions that have happened these 3 episodes is just, it was I still episode 2, just that's the scene with the food.
dog. I was looking at that. I saw lobster. I saw filet mignon. I saw spaghetti. I was like, there's only 2 of y'all here. Why are we eating so much?
You have to understand, like, where the maid comes from for for what she eats.
I'm like, man, there's only 2 of it. Why you have so much food?
I know.
Dude, it's great. It's freaking great. I love it. Oh boy. And then, can we talk about this principal?
I know,
dude.
Like,
this principal.
What is it with having like like the female principals and just being smoking hot?
Yeah, they're not. I think the appropriate term for these characters is MILF.
You enter that category into that, yeah.
It's like this is it's freaking crazy. She is, yeah, she's a banger, but dog, her personality
Yeah,
just really ticks me off for some
I
reason.
I get it. I get why, but still, it is a trope that is very much shown.
What the heck? It does feel like crazy strange. Oh, dude. Oh, I thought I recognized a couple of these faces.
Oh,
Sorry. My mind was immediately just going through this. There's a lot of things going on right now in my mind with this show. I decided to click on some of the actors for this show,
oh, I know.
and I happened to see.
I'm having to go and bring them up too.
I happened to see one character in particular that had a very fun, a pretty accomplished seiyuu, Uehara Yuki. She did some fun characters for me, like Yue from Commonplace to World's Strongest.
Mm.
Yeah, she also played Toru and Kobayashi-san's Dragon Maid. That's some pretty good skill though.
I'm going through.
Who else is a good? Oh, dude. I don't think you watched this one. I think it was Blessed by the Gods.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
What was it called? The Man Picked Up by the Gods. That's it. By the Grace of the Gods. That's it.
By the grace of okay. I know the title at least because it's actually a series I'm wanting to start picking up.
I didn't expect to like that one because she plays the main female in that in the first season.
Mm.
It was actually she was a pretty cute character, but by God, she didn't need to be in the show with some of those people. It's funny. It was real funny. I also happened to notice in the intro they had a character. Most definitely was referencing the person that this boy is looking for.
I know.
Has to be. I was like, I looked at this girl. I said, "Is that Kurumi?"
which, by the way, that's the one I like.
I was like, "Dang, that's pretty different."
But
I
I have the image, by the way, that I will show you of her that I really like for it, and it's from the light novel.
They're actually putting art inside of the light novel this time.
Really?
You probably
really?
context of that.
Sorry, I'm having a really moment because oh, neat.
What of it?
I'm going through one of the voice actors. Sorry. So gotta love the fact that for some reason the VA for Lelouch is back again.
You kidding me? I realized what you were saying.
Yep.
I realized what you were like looking at. And I was like,
Yep.
wait a minute.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
What is? I feel like I'm just being haunted.
He is hella good.
He's hella good.
He's hella good.
Cannot complain about that. But I feel like I'm I can't escape him. He's everywhere.
He is everywhere. It's pretty funny. It is actually pretty funny.
I'm not going to be able to escape him when we do Spice and Wolf, because he plays.
Oh gosh, he
Lawrence.
plays him too. Yeah, he does. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, this is great. This is great. This is gonna be a fun. This is gonna be a fun season. I can tell.
Yeah.
Oh boy. You don't get away once you start. You never get away once you start.
Yeah, no.
It's crazy how good these voice actors are, though. You can't really deny that. Oh boy.
Alright, well, I'm going to be going through Holos later when I get there, because I just so happen to jump there. That will be a later time.
Okay.
Alright, so.
Okay. Here's something else. Oh. Shoot. Misclick.
Gotta love when that happens. So, how about the fact that there are a bunch of these special stars. Each of them have their own abilities. I actually have the actual number, and it does get discussed. I don't know if it actually is discussed in the anime or if it's discussed in the light novel. There's 14 of them.
That's why they call it 7.
Yeah, so it does get discussed how on the 4th episode that what he should pursue. And this is just from me reading the summary of the episode. Is he should pursue getting 7 color stars, because then he would be the first 7-star with 7 different color stars.
That's an interesting concept.
It's an interesting concept, and by the end of episode 3 that we watched, he has 2.
Oh wow!
Because
I didn't realize he took one of them from.
Because that's the star that he won. Well, at the beginning of the series, he wins the red one, which is the one that.
The liar.
The liar, and then he wins the indigo one, which has some.
That's that freaking. That's that magic.
Yeah, has the power,
special effects thing.
Yeah, allows special effects and the ability to project your voice across long distances.
That's freaking fun.
Yeah.
It's a showman. It's a straight showman star. That's all it is.
I know as well the abilities of one other star, and it's actually on the key art. The green star.
Ooh.
Increased intelligence.
It sounds like it's going to be busted really fast.
And if I remember correctly, it is going to be I think it's the 3rd star he gets. I think it might be a later star. In any case, I know that's like the only other one I know right now, and I haven't even watched those episodes.
So it's a different thing right now.
It is.
Dude.
It is.
I like it. I like it a lot. How about the music?
Really enjoy the intro. It's a good theme. Like the visuals, especially the fact that you can see like in the first bits of the opening where you see him, it has that little like pixely glitch effects, and it shows hit the face of him lying, and it shows like the confidence.
Yeah. It's great.
It is so good.
Now the ending is. I personally prefer the ending over the opening.
The ending, the rocket launcher.
Yeah, dude, he didn't even do nothing. I was like, this girl's wrong. This girl's completely wrong.
I love that. Just all of a sudden, it's just like, oh, it's just all cutesy. Then suddenly, rocket launcher.
It's such a freaking person. This freaking show, man. Everything about this one is it feels like, it at least feels a little bit more fresh.
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm gonna watch something like No Game No Life again, this is probably gonna wind up being it.
Yeah.
This is probably gonna wind up being it. It's not as good. Don't. I'm be straight. After 3 episodes, I can be honest. It's not a No Game No Life
But it also
competitor.
yeah, but it
Pretty
also differentiates it differentiates itself in ways where I could recommend this.
I personally like it. I do in fact recommend this. Ah, shoot. That's crazy considering that the rest of the season
Yeah.
the rest of the season has been really lackluster. I'm still looking forward to the next season in 2 months.
I know.
Oh wow.
I'm looking forward to it as well.
Oh shoot. We just gotta keep it going.
We just gotta keep
Oh.
on trekking.
What's up here? Oh shoot, did we ever talk about
The rivalry?
yeah, because there was no such thing.
We glossed over it a bit. How it started.
It wasn't. Yes, because the thing about Sarasa and Hiroto, they're not rivals after 3 episodes. They're friends.
They're friends.
They're far more like friends.
Yeah, the rivalry only was at the beginning, and it was because of her misunderstanding. Once he explained everything, that fixed things, and they became friends after that.
What do we call this? What do we call this? Bonded by lies?
Bonded, I would say.
There's a saying for this.
Yeah.
There's an old saying. I just don't remember what it's called. What it was.
I don't remember either. In any case, they bonded over the fact that their lies intertwine with each other. So
it's crazy. You gotta do it right. You gotta do it justice at least. Oh, give it a shot. I'm pretty sure. Like at the very least, like the other show that I very much adamantly complained about last week. It does get better. I couldn't deny that.
Yeah.
Freaking guy is an absolute savage. Oh boy.
And the fact that by the end of the 3rd episode, there seems to be more to him than what his skills actually show on paper.
We shouldn't.
There seems to be things that he himself is hiding.
Oh boy, but we're not going to go back and talk about the show. I made my stance. I don't necessarily stick by it as much as I did back then, but it's still pretty skippable. We're gonna go ahead and take a moment and then go over to our real topic.
Yeah.
Not that Liarliar is a bad show, but we were waiting. I know he was waiting for this. I was waiting for this. So we're gonna go ahead and take a moment, and we'll be back
momentarily
for y'all in a couple seconds, but for us, like probably about 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see y'all in a bit. All right. Welcome back to Through the Closet Door. Again, we're going in with the show I actually was more interested in.
Let's face it. We were both more interested in Mushoku Tensei.
Yeah, I'll be real with you. I don't talk about continuations for a reason, but I'm breaking that. I'm breaking that rule.
It's Mushoku Tensei. It is like one of the godfathers of isekai.
It's crazy good. Oh, so let's let's talk about it. So it picks. So this is the second season, right?
Yes, because
Technically speaking,
this is the second season because the first season was split into two parts, and that only happened because of the situation that happened in the world that I'd still rather not say.
yeah, it's not time. It's not time yet. The very important situation back then. Oh, everybody was going through a lockdown for it.
Yeah.
But that actually brings it up. So remember the Flash event?
Yeah, I remember that.
We pick it up. That's where this show. You know, that's where it picks up, and we got it. We got the situation where you know, Rudeus and Eris.
Yep.
Having a good time with
Rudeus. What
Rudiger.
Yeah.
I can't say it either. Don't worry.
Rudeus. Yeah, I think that.
Rudeus.
Yeah, his name is hard to say.
Hey, English is not my first language.
In any case, loved his character. He was great.
He was fun. Oh boy, he had to leave them.
He had to leave
They
them,
were.
but I know what happens to him, and I can say, I am just happy for the man.
Yeah, he's a good. He was a really hardworking dude. Meanwhile, after he left, I remember Eris and Rudeus.
Yep.
Eris, why did you do this? just straight up breaking Rudeus' heart, man.
Literally takes him to bed, gives her first time to him, and then just leaves with a message that he misunderstood.
Dude, how would you have read that message? Be real with me. Be real with me. You remember what it said.
Yeah. Yeah.
How else were you supposed to take that?
I know. But we also have to remember that she's not the best with words.
Yeah, she definitely was not. That was very obvious. That was very obvious.
Even when she gets older, she is still not the best with words. But oh god, that is a later topic. Oh,
that hurt. Still hurts me.
I will cut a picture in of just. Oh, I'll cut that in.
Dude, she's not bad when she's old. Oh my god,
I know.
She's not bad when she's older.
Oh,
we're not creeping and grooming, by the way.
When she very much is just. Oh, just a kiss.
Oh, that's great.
But to be fair,
shoot.
For me, my heart for everything goes to Sylphie.
I agree with you. I stand by you. I completely stand by you. Again, we're not grooming. Can't. Not grooming. We're not groomers in these.
We don't this is me talking about the characters when they are like in their adulthood.
Yeah, dude, we're not thinking about grooming people.
Because the versions I'm talking about are they're what, in their 20s? Remember correctly?
Yeah. When 20s, 30s later.
20s. It will be in their 20s for the versions I'm talking about. Because when Eris comes back, she's in her early mid-20s.
By the way, if you guys weren't aware, that's going to be a little bit of a spoiler on this situation. We just want to make sure you understand.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about this.
This is
this.
Ray
and I have been waiting for this.
We've been waiting for this. This is. I think the biggest thing I'm so upset about for what this season will it be is I know where it should cut off at, because if they're doing what they did with the first half where they covered the first 6 volumes, it's probably going to be a similar situation for this, except I'm pretty sure that the point that they're going to do it is after a certain character death.
Yep.
Which is a huge
turning. We can't say anymore.
Yeah.
We can't say any more than that. Oh boy, but dog, this thing.
Oh, I know.
So after Eris left, Rudeus is just traveling around,
he
trying to find
and his mother.
Venus.
He's looking
Yeah,
for his
Zenith.
Yeah, he's looking for his mother, and he is a broken man. Actually, and he's not even a
God,
man right now. He's still a child. He's a broken child.
yeah, he's such a broken boy. It was such a bad time for him.
Yeah,
Comes across this party.
Yeah.
What's the party?
It's counter arrow.
The party is counter arrow. Shows what dude. The whole part of it is like, honestly, it's just him getting back to what he needs to be, because he's definitely lost. He's lost a bit of himself.
I mean, like, the significance of counter arrow just helps him, like, literally gain back, like, his humanity.
A lot of him is back, but not everything.
Yeah.
Eris still hurt him so bad, man.
Yeah.
He tries. He really tries. Dude, can we talk about her, Sarah?
Yes, we can talk about Sarah.
We gotta talk about her. Dude. She acts just like Zenith did.
Yeah.
When it gave the ball. And it's like, this girl was like rude as possible.
Very, very much like how Eris was when she was younger.
Yeah, it was insane. The only thing was she wasn't as physical.
Yeah, she's not as physical, but has that
Attitude.
Yeah.
Dude, she was really like good at making it known. She did not like him.
Yeah.
She did not like him.
And then a turning point happened, and suddenly her opinion of him changed.
Tire 180?
An entire 180.
And yes.
And
I think he went on one date?
To be fair, I would probably also do a 180 if I was saved from the freezing cold from a literal an ent.
Yeah, it was basically an ent. A little bit of a fan service on that one moment.
Oh,
but,
But I mean, you can't really can't complain that much, considering one, what the situation was. Two, we're in the arc now where a lot more of the fan service will happen. And three, she's not bad looking. She is not.
No, she's definitely not. I definitely can say that. It's crazy good.
I know.
But then again, her main purpose in this particular section, her main purpose is to say that Rudeus is fixed, almost.
Yeah.
Almost. There's one problem.
He's having a little problem with his little Rudeus down there.
It was so bad. It's like, he really tried with her, dog.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't working. I was like, no. Oh, he's been scarred pretty badly psychologically.
I just sit here though, and I'm just like, just let us get to the point where things start turning around even for him.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a 24 episode season, by the way.
Yeah, which I mean that means we're gonna probably, like I say, get to that point. For all I know, it's already gotten to that point. But it's just like haven't watched past episode 4 in this case, because that was what I got to, because that was all there was at the time.
Yeah, really, honestly, it looks like it still is.
I mean, I just sit here and I'm just like, There is more than just because if you go to the other one, it goes even further past that.
Yeah, it's pretty different. He's got a very different situation going on,
Yeah.
and we do have to talk about this part. Yes, we will be talking about this part. So what's actually written right now? Because honestly, the time he spends with that group was relatively only to introduce the primary problem he's having,
Yeah.
not the not the not the full story. We have to at least go to the part where he meets up with this princess. Because yes,
Yes. We have to talk. We gotta talk about that. That is. I'm trying to remember when that happens. In the.
oh, it's
I think it's like book 8, book 9.
yeah.
I do know like, for like episode 4 is part of book 8. I know that.
So we gotta talk about the situation where he goes out and he meets
Princess.
uh
Yeah, Princess
Princess
Ariel.
Ariel
Yeah, Princess Ariel.
and her bodyguard.
His cousin Luke, and
Yeah,
then
Luke is a fun
Fitz.
character,
Yeah.
dude. Oh, dude, Fitz and Fitz and Luke are interesting
Yeah.
characters. Like I personally think Luke. If Luke wasn't such a
Luke definitely shows that side of the Grey Rats. Let's
yeah, he's definitely a lot like Paul. I
yeah.
can, if he wasn't that bad, I probably would be a little bit more okay with him.
But
He's not a bad character.
to be fair though, things with Luke also get better like further into the series. So, but I mean
Yeah, we're
like
talking about it in hindsight.
but like right now with him, yeah, he's definitely like a bit like Paul.
Oh, dude, Ariel is
Ariel's a
so
fun
yeah, the relation-
yeah, Ariel's a fun character.
if you watch the introduction for
Yeah.
Ariel,
Yeah,
and
I watched episode 0.
yeah, so I personally would say if you're gonna start the season, first begin with that,
Yeah,
because you know what's going on.
because that is a huge part of like Fitz's backstory, Ariel's for why she's there.
And what
So-
he is. Let's be real here. Luke isn't the only one who's got a questionable personality.
Yeah,
Oh wow. Ariel's pretty funny.
yeah,
And then there's this, there's a situation because you probably noticed we're beating around the bush right now with Fitz.
yeah.
There's a reason. There's
Okay,
something.
no, we can technically talk about it because it is revealed already in episode 0.
Yeah. So Fitz is the actual name of Fitz is Sylphiette.
Yeah, which
So
is Rudy's childhood friend.
So you got that situation where during the events that was going on in the second part of the first season, Sylphie was also going through some a very interesting situation.
Yeah,
She was brought into the fold of the royal house for secession of their kingdom.
yeah, and the
And a battle between it.
yeah, and the loveliness of her entrance. Where she was teleported in the teleportation incident, she was teleported right above the castle. She was falling from the sky, and it took all of her magic just to break her fall. And it is explained that when you use more mana than you have, your hair turns white.
She was a green haired elf, dog.
Yep, and now she has white hair.
Oh my. And the reason why she'd be wearing the name of Fitz is because Ariel was sent to exile, if I remember right.
Before that, before the exile, the reason why the name Fitz is because they were creating an alias for her so that way she could hide her identity. Because
she's
she's
not weak, by the way.
Yeah, she's not weak, but the thing is that for her to hide her identity because the fact that she was a nobody.
She's a girl. Yeah, she's a girl.
She's a girl
and a nobody.
She's a girl and a nobody, and like she's not weak. Not in the slightest, especially later on, when you get into like the school stuff where it actually like explains like where she ranks in each of the schools.
Ooh.
She's not weak. We actually know her ranks for everything.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting situation with Fitz and Ariel. But the primary thing is the relationship between Fitz and Rudeus, because Rudeus does not recognize her.
Yeah, considering
he's a damn idiot.
But yeah, he's idiot. But the thing is that as well.
Her hair is white. Yes.
Yeah, her hair is white. It's been how many years since
we've
seen each other?
13 years. 12, 13 years, I think it is.
Yeah.
So I'm personally, I've always been a fan of Sophie. It's terrible. Yes, I knew she was gonna be a childhood friend, and it's like me. I was personally always gonna be on the ship of Sophie and Rudeus. It's just not this. I didn't have anything against Eris or even Roxy. Roxy was a.
All right, I have her ranks. I have her ranks and everything.
Oh.
I was like trying to find this. All right, so her ranks in everything. For fire magic, she's intermediate rank. Water magic, she is king rank. Earth magic is advanced rank. Wind magic is advanced rank. Healing magic is advanced rank. And detox magic, she's also advanced. I had to check this because I knew she was a king ranking something.
Yeah, she was real good at what she needed to do.
Yeah. But like, yeah, and she's also like one of the very few characters known in the series to be able to use voiceless incantation with healing magic.
There's only 2 other people that I think
can use voiceless incantation, but Rudy can't do it for healing. He has to do the incantation.
I think so. That is actually pretty crazy.
It is even stated by him he can't do it because he doesn't understand the principle behind healing magic to do the voiceless.
Just think, if he had studied a little more, he probably would have been okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So that's also something even crazier on this one. So, this whole situation is going to be very, very, very fun to just sit down and watch. I'm actually enjoying season 2 of Mushoku Tensei quite a bit.
I enjoyed so far what I've seen, and let's face it, this is the raunchy, where a lot of the raunchy stuff happens.
Yes.
Let's face it, we've already had by episode 4, we have seen nudity. We have.
I'll do it myself.
Yeah, there's been nudity. There's been the loveliness of
full on full-on enjoyment.
Because not only do you hear it, you get to see it. For
Just to clarify, it's not hentai. It's not that far.
It's not that far. Like you get to see like glimpses of it. But like but I mean like the person who you get to see the glimpses from, it's like she's horny as fuck.
Freaking Elis. Freaking Elis.
And there's even lore for her for why she's horny as fuck that was already explained as to why.
Oh my gosh.
But there's other lore for who she's related to that we can't say right now.
Because it's actually not going to be... It's not going to be this season. I guarantee you it's not going to be shown this season.
No,
No, it won't.
It does get shown. I do believe it gets shown. Hold on, let me double check this. You may be right and I may be wrong.
I do not believe it's going to be this season. Ah, shoot. I wish I could find that other stupid character. There's a lot of good good voices in this one. What? Oh man. Who is it? Who is the what? She wasn't in that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, nah, dog. You definitely, if you're not watching this one, you definitely gotta check it out. Oh wait! Sophie played Alicia in Sword Art Online War of the Underworld second season. She played Alice and Alicia.
Wow.
Dang! I didn't expect that. Out of curiosity, did you ever watch Eros?
No.
You shouldn't. Stay away from it. I'm pretty sure you don't want to get caught up in that type of show.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty funny watch if you actually do get a chance to.
Alright, I fucking got her.
Going up.
I have her tab up now.
Shokugeki no Soma. Wait. Oh, I remember that show. I used to love that show. Sorry, in case you're wondering what's going on right now, I am most definitely checking out. There it is. There it is. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Sophie plays Shiro in No Game No Life, and we're bringing it back. I knew it. Oh yes, I knew I remembered that voice. Played Rin in New Game. Oh dude. Ah, dude, yes. Played Darkness in Konosuba. Dude, she was really good. She's really good in these roles because she's fun. Actually, no, that's Akitoto Exiled. She didn't play anyone in the main show. I was gonna say Code Chaos again. She ain't there. She is not there. Oh, I can't wait. Bodyguardy. Oh, I can't wait till they give these characters voices. This is gonna be great. I want to hear some of these characters. Like Nanahoshi.
Okay, so I am right. It will if
I'm pretty
it
sure.
happens before that death, where it gets revealed.
I thought.
No, it is before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is very possible it's going to happen this season. Well,
It is very
we'll talk about that when
possible
we get there.
because it is revealed when the marriage happens, which happens before the death.
That does happen before. Yeah. Shoot.
So
Wait, no. Oh, they're
yes,
saying it's only going to have 12 episodes? I don't believe you. I refuse to believe that. All right.
so my digging around paid off.
Oh, what? They split it off into 2 parts again.
For Mushoku Tensei, yeah, we already talked about this before.
Yeah.
This time I don't get why, considering I got the reason why for like the first half, like the first part, why it was split into 2 halves. But this one makes no sense.
What would be the reason why they're doing this? I thought that it was going to be a straight continuation.
But it may also be because they're gonna for the sake of Blu-ray DVD releases, that they can release the first 12 on one part and then the second half of the other 12.
Oh wow!
Which would make sense because then it would be standard. It's a standard size for anime and TV shows in general, where it's 6 episodes per disc.
Ooh, excuse me.
Plus, then they can get the first part out, and then you get the second part out, and it can also be from a production stance that they have to work on the second part still.
Oh man, so there's a lot of things going on with this situation, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we're going to say. We got 2 very interesting. Well, one most definitely was caught out of left field, and then there's one that's just a standard. It's just a standard at this point. By the way, no more isekais for the rest of the season. We're not doing it.
I love that. You're like, I'm done with isekais, and I'm just sitting here, just like, are you sure about that?
I'm very sorry. We are not going to do any more for this season. Next season begins in October, right?
I do believe it begins in October.
Yeah. So next season, we definitely are going to move. We're gonna check out some more isekais next season. I already am aware there's gonna be a few. There's gonna be a few.
Yeah.
At this point,
October to December.
Yeah. At this point, we just gotta keep talking about other things.
Yeah.
Including that stupid one. I already know I shouldn't be watching, but I will be anyway. We'll talk about that next season.
Yeah.
Actually, in the preview, at the end of September.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do a preview at the end of September. Oh shoot! What we will be watching and what we will not be watching.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go ahead and close this one out. Oh.
You forgot to say one thing.
Well, yeah.
And I already know the answer. We recommend watching Mushoku Tensei.
I think that's pretty obvious.
Hard recommendation. Like I said, it's one of the grandfathers for the genre. It's just baffling. It took so long for it to finally get an anime when it did.
Part.
Like not even just this part. Just like the first, for how long it took for the anime to come out, compared to when the written material first started.
So I'm gonna remind you.
This is also reminding the fact that I'm talking about not the light novel. I'm talking about the web novel.
I want you to remember, there's another show, Oni-chan Oshimai, that most definitely had got a season, an anime adaptation in about 2 years, because I had been following it for 2 years with
I know.
with Thunder,
I know. I know.
and
That series.
I want you to remember it's only 2 years. It took 2 years, only 2 years for them to get an anime for that.
Yeah, and then Mushoku Tensei took
This
like so many.
break.
Like
6, I think it was. I think it was 6.
Longer than that. Remember, I was talking about like the original stuff, like the web novels. When
You talk about even further.
Because, like I said, it's one of the grandfathers of the genre. Because it's one of the it's one of the series that is one of the founders of the isekai genre. It's been around that long.
Gosh. For it to get its adaptation this late in the game, when the other one,
considering as well, like how far the releases were for the light novel too, for just the Japanese release, because it was already like well past this arc when season 1 finally came out.
I remember, because I actually wound up finishing a lot of the story
when
I first checked it out.
And now look, like for like the English portion of it, we're now up to volume 23 with volume 24 coming out here at some point. I can't even tell you when, because I just so happen just have a list. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I like to do. I like to make lists. It helps me just remember things. Mushoku Tensei volume 24 comes out
need it
on October 17th.
This year.
Of this year. The final volume for the West for it releases in March.
Oh boy.
Because after that,
you gotta enjoy
that is all of Mushoku Tensei. Because it ended after volume 26. There's going to be more that will be written for it, but it won't be under the Mushoku Tensei title most likely. Because they're
just building the world. Huh?
It is the future stuff that happens with the children.
Yeah, they're building the world.
Yeah. He's just
we can talk about that later.
The author's just taking a break, working on another series right now.
It's beautiful. I like the fact that he can actually do that. Oh, shoot.
And let us not forget that this series he's writing is 18 plus.
Oh my goodness.
And
this is gonna be a fun read.
Yeah. Orca Heroica is definitely a fun read.
Oh shoot. We need to get it on.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. One thing. Do you have a question?
I actually didn't have a question this time, because I didn't actually think of one this time, because I'm just like I guess like
these two shows are very different.
These two shows are very different. I think the one I could really do is Liarliar, and it is it's on the topic of the lie. How convincing of a lie have you ever told?
I'm sorry, the question needs to be rephrased for me.
How convincing of a lie have you told someone?
How convincing, or have I ever told a lie that was so convincing?
Kind of either way is the way to say it. Either way is correct.
Me? I'm gonna be real with you. There's a lot of the times I have lied to try and make sure that somebody else doesn't have a problem with something that's going on. And of course, I'm not always convincing,
Mm-hmm.
but the times I am, I'm very shocked that it comes out of my mouth.
I know how that feels because it's a similar thing, but I also try not to lie. The only times I do are very very seldom because I'm a very truthful person.
Trying to protect people is very, very hard. I do it. I'm gonna be real with you. I do it with my nephew simply because I have to.
Yeah.
There are certain things he just doesn't need to know.
Yeah,
I mean, he's just a boy.
I get that. I have to lie to myself that everything is fine.
It's harder. It's much harder to lie to yourself than it is to lie to another person.
Yeah.
But if you, but if you can, but if you can turn your lies into the truth, I think you're doing something very, very miraculous.
I'm doing something very miraculous, and still somehow it still eventually starts to crack.
It hurts.
Yeah.
It'll hurt. It still hurts.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Oh, that would be a heavy question.
Yeah, very heavy question. Feel free in the comments to put your answers down.
Ooh. Yeah, go ahead. Let's go ahead and add that to the poll. I'm totally putting that in the poll for Spotify.
You do that.
Totally.
I haven't seen anything for the YouTube right now, but that also could just be because we're just so early. We're new. It's just so early on.
We're gonna get better. I can already tell.
Like even like with the editing, it's getting better. Because between like
I've noticed it.
Because between the first and the second, definitely had more more experience now. So just getting better and better as things go on.
Ooh, I need to do that.
Because learning a new software, that's literally what it comes down to.
Oh boy.
If I had access to one of the other softwares I knew, it wouldn't be as bad. Which, hi everyone, editor speaking. Hi. I almost gaslit myself last episode. in the description, I almost put an editor note that would have gaslit myself. Oh.
I tell you, it's really, really different when you can lie to yourself.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, it's a pretty good one, man. I'd say this episode's been a very thrilling one for me, at least.
I mean, we had two animes that were really good. This was
definitely it's not too bad.
Like compared to last week, this was definitely just the highlight.
Oh boy! As soon as I post this in the channel for media share, they are going to be like, "I thought you didn't do that." I already know who. I already know who. I'll deal with them later.
Yeah, and then like me, I share these around on places where I have the ability to promote stuff. So, yeah. I should probably push that a little more on some of the other places I can. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm not against somebody posting it. Soon enough, we're gonna change some of the things. But next week, what are we gonna do next week?
We're going to be discussing things. We haven't thought about. Yeah. We're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna on each new month we're going to pick a topic and we're going to discuss things about that topic that fall under that topic.
I personally like it. I've been wanting something new for a minute, so I'm like, why not go ahead and do that?
Plus, it gives us like a bit of a break, because not always will we have like animes that we will want to watch. That it's a nice palate cleanser.
Ooh,
it's a nice palate cleanser. Allows us to like talk about like other things that we enjoy, and as well gets you to know us better as people.
Yeah, we need. I needed at least. I need to get off of anime at some point. I just needed. I just needed a change of pace.
Yeah.
I appreciate this idea very much. Hopefully next week we can actually have a third host as well, because that's gonna
Hopefully.
be fun.
Yeah. Just bouncing
Uh,
everything off of three people. Oh, we have a third host. That's gonna create more work for me. Oh.
yeah, not just you. I
Uh,
gotta make sure that I get something else done too.
no, I get that because I'm. Case in point, I'm saying this now because I told Rockery about this. I'm updating all of the pictures I use for the YouTube side. So Rock's picture and my picture will be completely different next week.
Oh boy, I have not actually changed this profile in so long. Might as well later.
Yeah. My profile picture will change to a different character. I just don't know what. And then my picture that I use that will be on here for the podcast will be something completely different from anything on Discord.
Oh
So.
shoot! Just wait for Christmas.
Oh
That's gonna be a fun. That's gonna be a fun one. All right,
no.
let's go ahead and close this one out.
All right.
Oh, shoot! Yeah, I gotta make sure I get to these other meetings while I'm actually doing this. I think we're good.
I do believe we are. So yeah,
Yeah,
look forward
cleared
to
it
next
all.
week, peeps, and yeah, we'll see
All
y'all
right,
then.
let's go enjoy ourselves. Goodbye.